I wanted to ask you, in case I'm taking up too much time, it's great to catch up.
Oh, you couldn't possibly.
Very lovely of you to say. I was writing an application recently for a theater program of some sort, like a little whatever. And it just made me think a lot about how they're saying that at this point, for at least another year, we won't be able to gather in large numbers.
I think at least another year.
Right. So it really got me thinking about what the fundamental pieces, like building blocks of theater are. And what point, like, does work that's created with the intent, sorry, that's my dad, one second. Yeah, super fun living with family. But at what point does, like, because I know a lot of theater companies are making shorts and doing live streams, but what fundamentally needs to be there for it to be theater, in your opinion?
Well, what needs to be there is you live, and in front of you an audience live. That is what theater is. And nothing else really is theater. They've tried these things, and I've seen one or two of them, but it's a very valiant effort to keep active, keep doing something. But I don't think it's the real thing. We really, it's a live thing between you and me, live in the moment. That's how it works. So I do something, that is planned. You see it and it's what it is, but it's not you and me interacting. It's not you changing my performance because of the way you are responding. That's what's live. Mm-hmm. And I honestly don't know how theater schools are attempting to keep doing the work they do when the thing that demands that they be together and on top of each other is verboten. So I don't think there's an easy answer to that. I'll tell you what, 3 of my girls from I guess it was George Brown. I think George Brown. They call themselves the Vultures. In their year, I was studying James Joyce's Ulysses with them, if you can believe. And they fell in love with the last chapter. Molly Bloom in bed at night, not able to sleep, and her mind's just going like this. They fell in love with that. And in the presentation that we did of this text class, they all of them got together and they read this great excerpts from this very long last chapter of Molly in Bed. And ever since then, every June 16th, Bloomsday, they have got together somewhere in the city and they have performed that last monologue of Molly's. All 5 of them playing her in various aspects of it. And it's been better and better and better every year they've done it. This last June, they each were setting up in their own bedroom, their individual bedrooms. And they put the whole thing onto the screen all at once. And I can't tell you, it was just amazing how they did that. It's as if each one of them had a DOP in her bedroom, and the whole thing was just going. And it really was an astonishing achievement because they were interacting, even though they were not in the same rooms, but they were playing. And it was, I was spellbound a whole hour just watching this. It was amazing.
This was a live stream that they did, so they were doing this live at the same time.
Yeah, and they were all of them on the screen,
Yeah.
Like
I know what you're talking about, of course. They're not that far from me. They were, I think, 2 years above me in George Brown. So
yes, yes.
the lovely ladies of Fourth Gorgon, Fourth Gorgon.
That's it. That's it. The Gorgons. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, I was just absolutely flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Brilliantly done. That's the closest, you know. And I don't know how that. I mean, they must have been connecting with each other all the time to do it, because
Right.
it was without a hitch, you know. But that's the best thing I've seen, you know, since all this shutdown happened.
And I guess just going off of your definition earlier, you still wouldn't necessarily call that theater because it's not live and in person.
Well, I wasn't there with them.
Right.
I wasn't in the same room with them,
Right.
you know.
It's
And
something, and it's something to keep the
yeah,
art going for sure. But yeah, it
my
does feel
response was not feeding into what they were doing,
right.
much as I loved it, you know. But I mean, the audience is part of it. And so if we don't have that, if we can't have that, I just don't think that what we do is a possibility.